Hey everybody, welcome into another men's lacrosse matchup preview. Olivia Becker joined by Patrick Strawn, and we finally have a nice day here in Lynchburg.
Yes,
nice
we do.
and sunny, no rain,
no
wind.
Finally.
First, we're going to look back at the men's lacrosse game, senior night. Do you want to touch a little bit on the seniors and the impact they've had on the team so far this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for that senior class, it's like what Kyle McQuillan said when he was being interviewed. I mean, those guys were a key cog into a transition that they were having and key building blocks to keeping the program kind of at the status that it's been able to be, which is a top 25 team in the nation. And with those seniors, that is the level and expectation that they were able to keep, because when they became sophomores, they had to become, a lot of them, the leaders of that group and play in some big roles because they were transitioning out another senior class that was a key part of them transitioning from Division II to Division I. And then we've seen now, coming into now their senior year, the fruits of their labor being rewarded. Currently right now, being the highest they've ever been ranked in Division I history, sitting still at the number 3 spot, but also a perfect unblemished record at undefeated, which is very exciting, and hopefully that this season will pay off with, as a lot of them wanted. They wanted to win an SCLC championship. Hopefully we see that, but also potentially even a national title as well.
And with those seniors playing against Tennessee, that game actually secured them a spot in the conference championship.
Yeah, it absolutely did, and secured them a spot at least being able to play for a chance at the SCLC title. And I think that was just a big win for them, especially their last home game in a Liberty uniform, and they obviously didn't disappoint. So many seniors contributed, not just in the win, but the team really kind of rallied around it being senior night too, and really wanted to put an offensive display. Got a season high at 26 goals on the Vols, so definitely fantastic job for them being able to execute that. And then also just, you kind of saw an execution of the depth of this team, and it not only showed how strong the seniors have been over their course of their career, but also showed, when I talk about the depth, a lot of the young guys were able to play some big minutes, especially in the second half, and it shows that the future's still bright for Liberty Lacrosse, and I think that's huge for them, especially now, one game away going into playoffs.
And with their one game remaining, they head up to Blacksburg to play Virginia Tech, and this game is actually going to determine who is the division champ.
Yeah, it is. It's going to determine who's going to win the Northwest this season. And obviously for the Flames and Hokies, this is always one for the last couple of years. It always comes down to the last game, whether they're playing it in Lynchburg or playing it in Blacksburg. And what we always see from this game, it's one of the best lacrosse games that you're going to see all season long in the SCLC, between two not only top teams in the nation currently right now, but also two teams that really, this rivalry, it's a respected rivalry, but it definitely comes to fruition when these two teams meet up. And I expect the fireworks to be on full display in Blacksburg, obviously, because as we just touched on, it's for the division win. It's going to set you up also with momentum going into the conference tournament, which you want to see, but also this could be a key victory for either team that could secure either of them, just in case you don't win the conference championship, that at-large bid to national. So for both teams, they want to show out and also just head into the postseason with a lot of momentum, being able not only be able to beat a rival, but win a division and then head into the postseason, as I just said, tons of momentum.
Well, it definitely sounds like it's a game that you guys don't want to miss, so make sure that you follow along with our social media and on the website.
Twitter feeds. Get them.
Definitely.
Get them going.
Check in with the game. For Patrick Strawn, I'm Olivia Becker.